Born in 1969 to parents Belinda and Randy Saltzman in Davies County, Kentucky, General Chance Saltzman's journey from a small-town boy to the pinnacle of military leadership is remarkable. As the current Chief of Space Operations for the United States Space Force, General Saltzman stands at the forefront of a new era in military history, commanding the nation's newest and most advanced branch of the armed forces. Growing up in Bowling Green, Kentucky, Saltzman was a dedicated student and a formidable athlete known for his quiet leadership and fierce competitive spirit. In 1987, he graduated from Bowling Green High School and set his sights on Boston University, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts degree. His time at Boston was transformative, expanding his worldview and igniting a passion for service that would propel him into the ranks of the United States Air Force. In May 1991, Saltzman graduated with honors and was commissioned as a second lieutenant through the Air Force ROTC program. Over the next 2 decades, Saltzman rose through the ranks, gaining command experience at the squadron, group, and wing levels. He led pivotal units like the 614th Space Operations Squadron and the 1st Space Control Squadron at Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. His operational leadership extended to command of the 460th Operations Group at Buckley Air Force Base in Colorado and the Aerospace Data Facility in Aurora, Colorado. Each assignment further sharpened Saltzman's ability to integrate space-based assets into national defense strategies, preparing him for even greater challenges ahead. In 2016, Saltzman was tapped to spearhead the development of Multi-Domain Command and Control, MDC-2. His work in this area earned him the nickname the Father of Multi-Domain Operations, a revolutionary concept that integrated land, air, sea, space, and cyber operations into a unified strategy. This was a pivotal moment in modern warfare. Saltzman's efforts helped position the U.S. military for success in an increasingly interconnected and complex global battlefield. As a testament to his expertise, Saltzman became the first non-flying officer to serve as the deputy commander of U.S. Air Force's Central Command. His appointment marked a significant departure from tradition and highlighted the growing importance of space and cyber capabilities in modern warfare. Even as the Air Force remained a dominant force in the skies, it was clear that the battlefields of the future would stretch far beyond Earth's atmosphere, and Saltzman was leading that charge. In 2020, Saltzman's career took a historic turn when he transferred from the Air Force into the newly established United States Space Force. Promoted to Lieutenant General, he became the first general officer to be promoted into the Space Force, symbolizing the importance of space warfare expertise in this emerging branch of the military. His new role as the Deputy Chief of Space Operations for Operations Cyber and Nuclear cemented his status as one of Space Force's top leaders, responsible for shaping the organization's future. By 2022, Saltzman had risen even further, nominated by President Joe Biden to serve as Space Force's second Chief of Space Operations. Confirmed by the Senate on September 29, 2022, Saltzman took the helm of a service branch still in its infancy, but with enormous strategic importance for the United States. As the Chief of Space Operations, he was tasked with overseeing more than 14,000 active-duty military and civilian members, 77 spacecraft, and 6 military bases across the United States. Under his leadership, the Space Force has taken on the critical mission of defending U.S. interests in space. This domain is increasingly vital for military operations and the global economy. As a member of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, he also serves as a key military advisor to the President, the Secretary of Defense, and the National Security Council, helping guide U.S. defense policy in an era where space is increasingly critical to national security and global stability. Saltzman's strategic insights, grounded in decades of operational experience, have earned him respect across the defense community. Saltzman's leadership extends beyond the traditional military structure. He introduced the competitive endurance concept for the Space Force, a strategic framework designed to prevent operational surprise, deny adversaries the first mover advantage, and ensure the U.S. remains dominant in space. His focus on collaboration, innovation, and readiness continues to shape the force into a lean and agile military service prepared to meet the challenges of the 21st century. Though the U.S. Space Force is still in its infancy, Saltzman is acutely aware that his decisions now will have long-lasting effects. He often reflects on the weight of this responsibility, knowing that he and his colleagues are literally building the foundation for a military branch that could define the future of warfare. Outside of his professional achievements, Saltzman is a devoted family man. He married Jennifer Peterson in 1992, and they have 2 children, John and Sarah. Despite the demands of his career, Saltzman has always prioritized his family and his values of service, dedication, and humility that have guided him through every chapter of his life. Chance Saltzman's career, marked by a strategic foresight, operational expertise, and a pioneering spirit, has placed him at the forefront of one of the most significant shifts in military history. As the U.S. Space Force continues to grow, his legacy as one of its key architects will undoubtedly shape the future of space defense for decades to come. It is therefore fitting that Chance Saltzman be enshrined into the Kentucky Aviation Hall of Fame.